Prime Minister Modi to inaugurate Artificial Intelligence RAISE 2020 Summit. Second GST Council meeting underway to discuss various issues of GST revenue. COVID national recovery rate improves to 83.34%. No let-up in Northeast COVID scene. Defense Research Development Organization successfully tests supersonic missile-assisted release of torpedo. Assam Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal distributes land pattas to indigenous people in Majuli. Himanta Biswa Sharma attends function at Jorhat. Good evening viewers, welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Sukanya Bharadwaj with the news in details. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate the Summit RAISE 2020 Responsible Artificial Intelligence for Social Empowerment 2020 today. The Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology and Niti Aayog are organizing the mega virtual summit on artificial intelligence from today to 9th of October. The summit will discuss cross-sector subjects like leveraging artificial intelligence for pandemic preparedness, the impetus that innovation places on digitization, inclusive artificial intelligence and partnerships for successful innovation. The spirit of Sabka Saath Sabka Vikas, Prime Minister Modi plans to leverage artificial intelligence for inclusive development and representing the country's artificial intelligence for all strategy. Directed by the Prime Minister's vision, India will soon stand out in the international community not just as a leader in the artificial intelligence field, but also as a model to show the world how to responsibly direct artificial intelligence for social empowerment. The 42nd GST Council meeting is underway in New Delhi. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman is chairing the meeting through video conferencing. Minister of State for Finance Anurag Thakur and Finance Ministers of State and Union Territories are present at the meeting. The last meeting of GST Council Centre has given two borrowing options to states to meet GST compensation requirements for the current financial year. State can borrow either 97,000 crore rupees from a special window facilitated by the RBI or 2,35,000 crore rupees from the market. Environment, Forest and Climate Change Minister Prakash Javadekar said that a detailed plan will be prepared to improve the quality of zoos across the country. He said budget allocation will be enhanced to improve the experience of people who visit zoos. The minister today virtually interacted with children as part of Wildlife Week 2020 and gave away the Prani Mitra Award. He congratulated all the awardees who have shown exemplary compassion towards zoo animals. Javadekar said an economic valuation of ecosystem service of national zoos in Delhi showed that nature gives you more than what you spent on it.
कि उस टापू पर वो कुछ दिन रह
The
सकते
onslaught
हैं।
of the COVID
तो वो हमने देखा, पिछले साल भी बनाए थे, इस साल भी बनाए, तो बारिश के दिनों में, बाढ़ के दिनों में खुद प्राणी वहां ढूंढ के आते हैं। वो प्राकृतिक प्रेरणा है और वो आते हैं, वो रुकते हैं और बाढ़ उतरने के बाद निकल जाते हैं। तो ये हाईलैंड्स, ये एक उसका उपाय है, बाकी भी बहुत सारे उपाय है। तीसरा, बच्चे ने बहुत प्यारा सवाल पूछा, कोरोना के समय में हम क्या करें।
The onslaught of the COVID-19 pandemic has hit the northeastern region with reports on newly hit cases, active and recovered cases, evoking mixed reactions. While Assam has discharged 1,52,127 patients, the death account for 749. Tripura has 21,876 cured cases. The death account for 299. In Arunachal Pradesh, the number of cured COVID patients has touched 7,577. Death toll is 18. In Manipur, the COVID patients discharged cases are 9,205. 74 persons have died. Meghalaya has 4,393 cured cases with the death tally at 54. In Sikkim, the COVID patients discharged cases increased to 2,480. The death toll is 45. Nagaland has cured 5,309 COVID patients and the state has 17 COVID deaths. Mizoram has cured 1,807 COVID patients and the state has no COVID death. In Assam, the positivity rate of COVID-19 has come down sharply in the last 1 week. In terms of the existing COVID-19 impact of Assam, the active cases have been pegged at 33,324, even as cured cases have reached 1,52,124. On Sunday, 1,351 COVID patients were discharged from the hospital. Assam Health and Family Welfare Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma in a tweet said 1,756 new COVID positive cases were detected on Sunday. He added that the COVID-19 positivity rate in Assam is 5.76% on Sunday. The total number of coronavirus infected cases has touched 1,86,200. With death of 14 more COVID patients on Sunday, the COVID-19 death toll in the state increased to 749. Government today said that the country's COVID-19 recovery rate has reached 84.34%. During the last 24 hours, more than 76,000 COVID patients have recovered. The Health Ministry said the total number of recoveries has reached over 55,86,000. The constantly increasing recoveries have ensured that the actual caseload of the country has considerably reduced and currently comprises only 14.11% of the total positive cases. Presently, the total number of active cases in the country is 9,34,000. Currently, India's case fatality rate is at 1.55%, which is one of the lowest globally. In the last 24 hours, 74,442 new cases have been reported, taking the total number of positive cases in the country to over 66,23,000. During the last 24 hours, more than 9,89,000 tests have been conducted. The total samples tested so far has reached to around 8 crore. The coronavirus in the world has infected 3,54,27,288 persons, while cured cases have been pegged at 2,66,40,418. The global COVID-19 death toll has increased to 10,42,214. United States continue to be at the top of the tally of number of coronavirus infected persons with 76,36,912. The coronavirus COVID-19 is affecting 214 countries and territories around the world and 2 international conveyances. Defense Research and Development Organization DRDO has successfully flight tested the supersonic missile-assisted release of Torpedo Smart. Congratulating the DRDO and other stakeholders, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh said this will be a major technology breakthrough for standoff capability in anti-submarine warfare. The Defence Minister said it is a significant achievement. Indian Air Force is deploying strongly in Ladakh region to deal with any contingency. Addressing the media in New Delhi today, IAF Air Chief Marshal RKS Bhadauria said they are very well positioned and have made deployment in all relevant areas in Ladakh. On China's build-up in view of border standoff, the IAF chief said there is no question of underestimating the adversary. He added that Indian Air Force capabilities have surprised its adversary. The Air Chief Marshal also said IAF is ready for any possible conflict, including for a two-front war.
Credibility as a force to reckon through modernization and operational training, and substantially increase indigenous equipment to achieve self-reliance and strategic autonomy.
The Revenue and Disaster Management Department of Assam government has initiated to distribute land pattas and sanction letters to 1 lakh indigenous people of the state from today. Attending the land patta distribution ceremony in Majuli, Assam Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal said Assam government has completed distribution of 1 lakh land pattas with programs in 25 districts of the state on Monday. Sonowal also highlighted various welfare schemes his government has undertaken for the indigenous communities of the state. On the other hand, Assam Health, Finance and Education Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma attended the land distribution program at Jorhat. Sharma stated that the government has not only been undertaking various development schemes but also working to preserve the identity and culture of the indigenous people. This year's Nobel Prize is awarded to 3 scientists who have made a decisive contribution to the fight against blood-borne hepatitis, a major global health problem that causes cirrhosis and liver cancer in people around the world. Harvey J. Alter, Michael Houghton and Charles M. Rice made seminal discoveries that led to the identification of a novel virus, hepatitis C virus. In Meghalaya, cultivation of mushroom in homestead is becoming very popular because of high yield and remunerative price that it fetches. With this in mind, Directorate of Horticulture Mushroom Development Centre organized a workshop cum mushroom cultivation demonstration at its centre to create an awareness on potential of mushroom cultivation. Speaking to DD News, the lab scientist of Centrec, Lingdo, explained about the different stages of mushroom growing. The assistant director of the centre, Sumar Kharluki, explained the composting method and also the final stage of oyster mushroom growing, which needs careful harvesting while producing good quality oyster mushrooms. The flood situation in Assam has been improving rapidly, with the number of affected people on Monday coming down. Still, 4 districts of Goalpara, Morigaon and Nagaon remain affected by the flood, as stated in the latest flood bulletin. The morning flood bulletin said that the Brahmaputra is flowing above danger level at Dhubri. In Nagaon district, the floodwaters of Kopili river have created havoc as surging waters have inundated vast areas in the district. The other 2 districts where recent flood wreaked havoc are Goalpara and Morigaon. Before closing, here is an important message of our Mask Up India campaign. To fight and defeat COVID-19 pandemic, primarily we must mandatorily wear face masks, especially while in public places, apart from frequently washing hands with soap or with hand sanitizer, and follow 2 meters physical distancing.
Protect yourself, defeat corona and save people. Maintain 2 meters physical distance. Wash and sanitize your hands frequently and wear your mask properly. Mask Up India.
So protect yourself and protect others. Mask Up India. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin.